Hello and welcome to the Ask Natchi show. Today we have a good question about websites. The question is, when is a good time for you to start thinking about redoing or redesigning your website? This is a question that we get asked often, like, is it time for us to have a new website? You know, the people we work with, ministries and organizations that we work with, when they want to do a new website, this question comes up. Is it a good time? And so today I want to talk to you about that. I want to give you two reasons when not to redesign your website before I go to when you should consider redesigning your website. Okay, two reasons for not doing it, two reasons for doing it. First, let me talk about two reasons for not doing it. Don't redesign your website just because somebody else has a better looking website. Okay, most of the time I see people look at somebody else's website and they say, oh, this ministry has this type of website, so let's just redo it. Or, you know, somebody else has a nice shiny website. Don't do that, because you are not them. Don't compare. As long as your website is working, don't touch it. As long as anything is working in the digital and social media world, don't touch it, right? Keep moving forward, because it's helping people, it's serving people, it's accomplishing its purpose. So focus your efforts and resources and money on other things, because it takes a lot of effort to redo a website. It takes a team, it takes money, it takes effort. So you might as well focus on something if your existing website is doing well and fulfilling all your needs. Okay, so don't do it because somebody else has got a nice shiny new website and you want that. Number two, don't do it if you are bored with it. You know, sometimes ministries would say, oh, we've had this website for a very long time, let's do a new one. That's not a good enough reason. If your website is working well and you've had it for a long time, keep it. Like, why do you want to do a new thing? Because it's working well. Why do you want to change it? Okay, so the same logic that I told you for the earlier point. So don't do it because you are bored, or don't do it because somebody else has done it. But here are the two reasons you should look at definitely redoing your website. Two situations. One, if it is not performing. Okay, always keep tracking your website and see if the performance numbers are up to what you are expecting it. First is, like, you can look at things like conversion. Okay, whether people are doing things that you want them to do, like watching your live stream or buying your products, or accomplishing other ministry goals like participating in prayer, ability to get information. So there are lots of metrics that ministries could have for a web page, and as long as your website is hitting those conversion goals, you're good. But the moment it's not hitting, then it's time for you to start thinking about a new website. And one of the goals could also be bounce rates, right? If the bounce rate is very high, what is a bounce rate? A bounce rate is people coming to your website and immediately going off. That is, they don't spend time. They don't do the things that you want them to do. They are not taking a lot of time and spending time on your website. Then maybe something is wrong. So conversions, bounce rate, look at these numbers and you will know whether your website is starting to not perform at the level you would like it to perform. And at that stage, definitely go for a new website. No worries at all. You are ready for a new website and new redesign. The second reason is, even if your website is performing well, you have outgrown your website. So this is a very good reason. Most of the times when we work with organizations, we see that organizations become bigger and their goals become bigger. They start doing new things, and the current website, even though it's performing well within its capacity, is not having the features and the benefits or other things that are required for meeting the level to which that ministry has grown. So you have outgrown your current website. In that case, definitely go for a redesign. Even if it's a short while. I mean, you had a website and just few months, you have outgrown it. Praise God, that's fantastic. Go for a new website. So these are two good situations or good reasons for you to start thinking about a new website. The first two are not very good reasons. So I hope that was useful. Thank you so much for asking that question. If anyone who is watching, if you have any questions related to digital or social media, do send them to me and we will try and answer those questions. I'll see you next week with another answer to another question. Until then, you stay connected, stay blessed, and stay safe. God bless you. Bye-bye.